So we all have those days when we feel like a shit, terrible mother, and we're parenting way out of integrity with our values. It happens to everyone.
Yeah. Okay, so what's going on here when you're having these days is nearly always there's a conflict between your needs and your values. And that lack of congruency is creating all sorts of trouble in your day.
And the thing is, we all have these core needs. No matter how enlightened anyone is, human core messy needs drive us, like the need to feel secure, the need to have excitement or variety in life, or the need to feel love, feel intimacy, and on all the different levels. Yeah.
There are a lot of models out there for needs, but the basic principle is that we all have driving needs. Every human being, be it your child or yourself, has driving core sets of needs, and these needs need to be met. Okay, they're needs for a reason, and the needs are often ego-driven. Now, ego gets a bit of a bad rap, and we don't mean it in a bad way. Your ego's job is to protect you, to keep you safe, to help you feel like you can function, okay? So these needs are core drives within us. And at the end of the day, your needs will trump your values, okay?
And your values are those things that are so important to you that when you're living them, you feel in alignment. You feel like I'm a good mother.
And your values are more likely to be what we call soul-driven. So when you get into conflict between a soul drive and an ego drive, or when you get into conflict with a need and a value, your need will actually trump your value, meaning that you'll instinctually try to be getting the need met. I must meet this need, I must meet this need, even if it completely goes against your values to do so.
And that's why we end up doing those things that you go, wow, like, why did I yell at my child again when I know it doesn't serve me? It's because in some way it feels like it's meeting a need, or it's the way that you have been programmed to believe that that need will get met from that kind of fight, flight, panic space of this need needs to get met, nothing else matters right now. Then you will do all those things that feel out of alignment because the needs are so important, they're instinctual.
Well, here's another one which lots of you can probably relate to. Spending way too much time on Facebook in the middle of the day and your children, and not engaging with your children. Now, what's going on there? What need are you trying to meet? For most people, it's a fundamental need for connection, usually with other mothers, but that drive for connection. And no matter how much you're thinking, your values are saying, I should be engaging with my children, I should be sitting on the floor playing with them, the need for you to keep getting on Facebook and seeing what's happening keeps overriding your value.
And a few different needs, like not just connection, because you could say, oh, I could connect with my kids, but there's also that need for like more stimulation, for
significance.
Yeah, so many things. To feel like there's something greater than you as a mum right now with your kids. To feel a part of something bigger. All those needs are so important. So the challenge today in this video is about meeting those needs in ways that are in alignment with your values. So as conscious mothers, the task is to actually get clear on your values and then work out ways to meet your needs that are in alignment with your values. And when you are actually meeting them in alignment with your values, then you're replacing them. So then there's reason for you to not do those things that mean you're a terrible mother.
So just in this video, because finding out what your values are as a mother is a crucial key and kind of bigger than a short video, but let's do it in a small sense so you can get an example of it today. So while you're watching us here, just sit and reflect for a second, take a breath, and pick a word, a value that represents what's really important to you as a mother, a fundamental value that you have, that you hold around being a good mother. There's lots of them. Don't think you've only got one. You've got many, but just allow one to come to the surface for now. So that's your value, and let's call that for now your sacred word. Okay? Now, when you're in these situations where you're feeling like you're parenting terribly, where you're just, whoa, if anyone could see me now, I'd be so ashamed, those type of moments, you want to stop and take a breath. The breath is important. Just get a bit of space there, the breath. And ask yourself, what need am I trying to meet here? What is the need that's driving me in this moment? There are a lot of models for needs, and you might know some, you might not. It's not even necessary to do this. But just think, what do I need right now? Okay? Now, the next question, once you've got your need in place, is how can I achieve this need? How can I meet this need while staying in alignment with my sacred word that you've just picked, with my intention? Okay? And see if there's a win-win, because quite often there will actually be a way where you can fulfill the value and meet the need at the same time, when you're conscious and you're aware that that's what you're trying to achieve.
And then that becomes your practice.
And the more and more you do that, the more you'll find it's easier to fall into alignment with being the mother that you want to be and showing up how you want to show up, because you're meeting your needs at